Hi, it's Mr. Wilson here for another guitar tutorial. I don't need my cap on just for the moment. I'll take that off. Thought we'd do a song called Sister Rosetta by a guy called Frank Turner. It's a song that taken to the bridge at school at Clifford Bridge. Really enjoy playing. It's got some nice touches that make it a bit more interesting to play as an individual guitarist, as well, obviously singing along with it. So I thought it would be something that'd be really nice for if you're just playing by yourself at home at the moment without anybody else playing along. It's a nice song. It's not that hard. There's not many chords to it, but there's a nice variety of them, the way that Frank uses them. Okay, so we have got C, F and G most of the time in this song. Then we have A minor 7 crops up a couple of times. Then we have E minor comes up in the bridge, and we have the A minor in the bridge as well. And the reason why I've got F there and as well as up there is that when I was printing off the chords, thinking of the chords that I needed for the song, I suddenly remembered, oh my gosh, I forgot an A minor. So I looked through some old chord charts I had, and F was on there as well. So you've got the option of playing the F with 3 fingers like up there, or the F slightly trickier. So either the 3 fingers there, or adding another finger into it like that. Or how I'm going to play, I'm going to put my first finger across those first 2 strings so they sound a bit like that, and then bring the rest of the F in like that. If you want to, I know there's people out there who are barring their chords. I like to make my E shape and then put my finger down. It's up to you how you do it. Okay, so either of those, doing any of those ways is absolutely fine. If you want to play along with Frank, like on the record or on YouTube or wherever you'll find a recording of it, you're going to need a capo on the 4th fret. Okay, make sure it's on there nice and tightly, and all the strings are ringing out really nicely. We don't need dead strings there. Okay, so the introduction and the chorus is the same chord progression. We have an F and we have a C. Then we have a G and back to a C again. Okay, so it will go. Okay, and you repeat that 2 more times. Now, if you want to sound more like how Frank would play it, what you need to do is one of these fingers is going to have to be coming up on and off the strings. Okay, so this will make. So you do a down strum and then an up strum, and as you're doing the up strum, you take your finger off. Okay, and then we do the same with the C. Okay, and then to a G. And then we're taking our first finger off on the G, and then onto a C again. So we're going to do that progression in the chorus, in the introduction and the chorus. Do that 3 times. Then on the final time of it, we're going to do this instead. We're going to have the F at the start of the progression, and then we're going to go to an A minor 7. Now, an A minor 7 is like we're going to do a C, but we're not going to put that finger on. So actually, it's easier than playing a C. So if you can play C, you'll be able to play A minor 7, no problem. Okay. So instead of putting your 3rd finger on, you're going to. It'll sound like that. A C would normally sound like that, and then an A minor 7 sounds like that. Okay, so it will sound a bit like this. That's the A minor 7, and then to the G, and then we stay on there. Okay, now you can take your first finger off. You don't have to. You can take your first finger off. So it'll be A minor 7 G, and then take the first finger off, and then we're going to go into the verse. Okay, now the verse, really simple. We have got C, we go to an F, back to a C, back to an F, back to a C, and then we're going to go to a G instead, back to a C again, back to an F, and then back to a C. into the chorus. The F, C, then to the G and to C. Then because it's the last one, we go to an A minor 7 before we get to the G. Then the next verse. Okay. Verse is the same again. We've got the C, F, C, F, C, F, C, F, C, G. Okay, that's the verses. They're really quite simple. Okay, if you want to make it a little bit more staccato, a bit more interesting on the rhythm in the verses, you can either, so if you noticed, I was doing that. Just nice, loose up and down strums. Nice, really relaxed, but you can make it a little bit more staccato, so you could go. So I was doing mainly down strums until I had one up strum at the end there, towards the end of that pattern. You could do that, make it that pattern when you were doing the verses if you wanted to. So that's the introduction, and the chorus are the same into the verse. Then the last thing we've got to do is the bridge, and the bridge is really lovely, little bit different. So it goes after the chorus. After the second chorus, we're going to go into the bridge, and the bridge starts in E minor. Don't let it be forgotten, to an A minor, and then we're going to go to an F. In a church in Arkansas, back to a C, then back to the E minor. Remember her teaching the Cotton Club, the glory of the Lord. So we had E minor, A minor, F, and then G at the end of the second progression in the bridge, and then it repeats. It's the same thing again. Don't let it be forgotten, Rosetta deserves more. Remember her teaching a nation on a train platform in England in 1960. And so you stayed on the F for a lot longer on the last part of the bridge, and then we go to a G. 4, and we can stay there for a long time, and then we'll be going back into the last verse. Sister Rosetta. Okay, so into the last verse and the last chorus. The only thing in the last chorus is you have a couple of repetitions at the very end of it. Okay. So you'll have a couple of I think you have 3 in the end without singing. It's a bit tricky to remember sometimes. So you have F, A minor, G at the end of the chorus. I think what I'll do, we've gone through it. I'll play it out, and then you can play along to the bits that you know. I will try my very best to sing along, but this is much higher than I can normally sing, so we'll give it a try, shall we? Right, let's give it a go. Start on the right chord would be good, wouldn't it? There we go. Sister Rosetta, godmother of rock and roll, original sister of soul, all the music was in her. She brought rhythm from the darkness into the light. She brought the good word to the night to save all our sinners. Rosetta rolled her eyes as she played. She knew that strange things happen every day, and that the white boy eye would eventually fade. The way that she played would remain. New York City, it was 1938. The radio couldn't wait for Rosetta glory of the Lord. Don't let it be forgotten, Rosetta deserves more. Remember her teaching a nation on a train platform in England in 1964. Sister Rosetta saw the bright lights fade away. She saw at the last of her days in the suburbs of Philly, down by the river. She still heard music in the air, up above her head and everywhere, on a train bound for glory. Wrong chord. Rosetta rolled her eyes as she played. She knew that strange things happened every day, and that the white boy hype would eventually fade. The way that she played would remain. Rosetta rolled her eyes as she played. She knew that strange things happen every day, and that the white boy hype would eventually fade. The way that she played would remain. Rosetta's in the Hall of Fame. Rosetta's in the Hall of Fame. Rosetta's in the Hall of Fame. I had to sing a lot lower on the chorus than it should be. You should be singing that level in the verse, and then should be going up on the chorus, but I can't reach that high. So if you want to sing along with Frank on the original album, original recordings, you need your capo on 4, and then you can sing with him. I can't sing that high. If you don't have a capo, or if you can't sing that high, take the capo off or move the capo to wherever is easiest for you to sing. I was just doing that to demonstrate how to sing along with the record there. Okay. If you didn't know, Sister Rosetta was a gospel singer from early part of the 20th century. She was influential on guitarists and performers throughout her life, especially people like Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Chuck Berry. If you like rock and roll, then you have to have heard of Chuck Berry, and so she's a really important character, really important person in the history of rock and roll. But she's been kind of forgotten. So Frank Turner decided to write this song to remind people about who she was, people who didn't know about her. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that song. Have a go at it. It's not that tricky. It's got some really lovely lyrics to it when you listen to them as you're singing them. And I'll see you next time. Enjoy.